Welcome to Inside Operational Minds. This video series focuses on IFC's disruptive technology business in South Asia. We have visited our portfolio companies in their offices and brought to you their stories. Stories that highlight how these businesses are creating new markets and delivering on impact metrics while generating strong financial returns. Each of these examples demonstrates how erupting forces of technology are gradually disrupting the landscape of every industry. Hope you enjoy the series.
Hi, I'm Ruchira Shukla and I am the regional lead for IFC's investments in disruptive technologies in South Asia. One of the focus areas of our investments is B2B, which are B2B e-commerce platforms. They connect businesses to their partners and enable these businesses to do their transactions on a digital platform. One of the companies we've invested in is bizongo. Bizongo is a platform focused on the packaging industry. It connects buyers with suppliers of packaging materials. The platform has grown 5x just in the last 1 year. With me is Aniket Deb, founder and CEO of bizongo. Hi Aniket, how are you today?
Doing fantastic, Ruchira. As always, great to have you at our office.
Wonderful to be here. Yeah. Let's start the conversation today with your journey and what led you to start bizongo.
Yeah, absolutely. So along with my co-founders, Ruchira, we are three of us. We believe we are core problem solvers at heart. To be very frank with you, in 2015 when we started, there was this surge in consumer internet that was happening. However, we really felt that there were a lot of technology savvy models that could be built for Indian businesses specifically, which were not done before. What excited us a lot was our ability to build a technology first solution in a large fragmented TAM, which in this case is the packaging industry, growing very, very fast. And there is an underlying consumer story to this growth as well. So people are actually procuring more and more branded goods. They're procuring smaller pack sizes, which is contributing to the growth of the industry. And as of today, we're super, super happy being where we are right now.
Wonderful. And clearly, as you said, with the growth of consumerism in the country, people are buying products with different kinds of packaging, and the packaging industry alone has grown in the last 3 years from $40 billion to $70 billion. And so it's a fabulous space to be in. And the other element of this packaging industry is that it's highly fragmented, right? There are about 30,000 suppliers. So buyers on your platform, I'm sure, see a lot of value because in the offline world, they would have to have procurement managers call each of these suppliers and arrange the products that they're looking for.
Right. So Richard, actually, as of today, we've already been able to carve out a niche for ourselves. We call bizongo as India's largest and only multi-category packaging platform. Why that's super interesting is if you think about a procurement manager at a large scale FMCG company, for example, he or she would actually had to call up multiple manufacturers and suppliers in different product categories within packaging. That's how complex and huge the entire value chain is. However, because of bizongo's presence, first we've been able to add a lot of transparency to pricing and become extremely competitive in terms of pricing. And the reason that's there because we are able to incrementally give top line to our small manufacturers, and our ability to actually aggregate each and every category within packaging and provide a pricing advantage is immense. And outside that, what really makes customers stick to our platform, so actually being a member of IFC and our board and on our board as well, you know very well how customers have stuck to the platform. And they've done that because we've been able to provide an uptick in OTIF percentage or OTIF deliveries. What I mean by OTIF is on time in full deliveries. So our ability to provide products on time and in full quantity is really, really high. And for a category like packaging where every product is customized and it's made according to the customer specifications, the offline world is able to provide a very meager OTIF percentage, and the customer is able to only get 40 to 50% OTIF. In our case, we are able to get that to 70-75%.
Fabulous. So that's huge value add to the buyers, as well as the point you made about being able to compare pricing across supplier on a single platform, being able to reach out to your supplier, place the order, and see that whole process being completed with, as you said, a 70% fulfillment rate. What's also valuable in what you just mentioned was this, the suppliers benefiting with a 10 to 15% increase in their revenues. Right. I feel very strongly for that, right? Because the suppliers you're talking about are very small businesses.
Right.
And this particular sector of packaging has 30,000 small suppliers.
Right.
If you're able to give them 10 to 15% incremental revenue, that's huge value add.
Right. Absolutely. So, if you look at the industry construct and the industry structure, the $70 billion pie is actually divided into these 30,000 plus, 40,000 plus manufacturers. In fact, the largest player in packaging in India is just $500 million in terms of their annual turnover, which actually shows how fragmented the industry is. So, talking about a median manufacturer here, Ruchira, their annual turnover is anything between $2 to $3 million, and their average capacity utilization of the factories is roughly around the 40% range. So when we go to these manufacturers, we tell them that, hey, you are really, really great at what you do. That's core manufacturing. You're not very great and not very savvy in technology, efficient technology, as well as good business development and good sales skills. So you manufacture, that's your bread and butter. We will be your face. We will be your sales and marketing partner. So we've been able to impact the lives of these SMEs at a very, very high rate. We've been very happy doing that, and this incremental top line that we provide to them is added to their top line as well as their bottom line. So they emerge really, really happy through the relationship that they have with us.
Wonderful. So they focus at their core, they focus on what they're best at, which is manufacturing their product, and you manage everything else.
Yes.
Let's take a look at a quick testimonial from one of your suppliers.
Yeah, that'll be a great watch.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम ईश चौधरी है एंड मैं श्री आनंद पॉली से हूँ और हम लोग सिक्योरिटी बैग्स बनाते हैं। bizongo से हम लोग 2017 के अंदर जुड़े थे। पहले हम लोगों का प्लांट 50% ऑक्यूपेंसी पे था, आज हम bizongo के साथ 80% ऑक्यूपेंसी पे चल रहे हैं। वी टेक bizongo एज अ मार्केटिंग पार्टनर्स। bizongo हमारा पहले प्रॉब्लम था कि हम लोगों का रीच एज अ ट्रेडिशनल कंपनी रीच बहुत कम था, बट bizongo के साथ जुड़ के हम लोगों का रीच बढ़ गया है। हम लोग का पैन इंडिया कैटर कर सकते हैं, कॉम्पिटिटिव प्राइस पे कर सकते हैं। हमारा प्रोडक्शन बढ़ने की वजह से हम लोगों ने बल्क बाइंग रॉ मटेरियल का शुरू करा, जिससे हम और कॉम्पिटिटिव हो गए। हम लोगों का 30% का ग्रोथ हुआ है पिछले 2 सालों के अंदर।
That was a very good story, right? So it actually brings out your value to them, and this is particularly close to the hearts of people at IFC because we focus a lot on small and medium businesses, particularly in markets like India, where there are about 100 million small and medium enterprises. They contribute to creating jobs in the economy, and their growth is essential to the growth of the economy.
Yeah.
Right? Also, besides giving them incremental revenue, you're also taking them to new product areas. Yeah. In today's world where everyone is so conscious of their carbon footprint, a lot of buyers are looking for green packaging. And the work that bizongo has done in this space has allowed suppliers to create new solutions that are carbon efficient. Right. Let's tell our viewers a little more.
Yeah, absolutely. So to answer this question, Ruchira, I'll go to our very core. I'll just talk about our vision statement, which says, and I quote, enable businesses to build a better, connected and sustainable world for future generations. So if you see, the core focus is on sustainability as one of the key focus areas. And recently, for example, bizongo won the Dieline Award for designing a spill-proof biodegradable food tray, which is one of a kind and India's only such design which has been made. The market, however, is very, very nascent, and that's great because that means that you need someone at the forefront trying to spread awareness. And I think we are really, really well suited to do that. So a big thumbs up to the current government and the initiatives that they've taken to probably, roll out LDPE bags, to actually roll out courier bags below a particular thickness, to roll out disposable food packaging. And I think, only as we go forward, there will be positive initiatives will be taken by everyone.
Wonderful. So clearly this industry is global because packaging is a product that's needed across markets, and your solutions and platform would have applicability beyond India.
Yeah. We actually believe that the scalability of the business model that we inherently have would be able to propel us towards a growth, a fast growth in other emerging markets as well. And at IFC's core, IFC has a core thesis of focusing on emerging markets through developmental impact. And I think we are very well suited to do that since SMEs with very poor capacity utilization and very poor technology utilization and very, very poor sales and BD skills is something that you'll find something that you'll find replicated in other Southeast Asian markets, in China, as well as certain Middle East markets as well. I think bizongo's story can it will actually get unfolded in these territories. And with IFC being one of our investors, I see the synergy playing a major role.
Wonderful, wonderful to hear that. And of course, we are also very excited about our investments in bizongo. SMEs is a segment that is core to our strategy. We see their contribution to GDPs across the world. And it's a sector which we would love to see greater digital penetration happen in. So your platform therefore aligns very closely with our own strategic goals. We are very excited to see you grow and happy to continue supporting you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Richard.
Thank you, viewers. If you're interested to learn more about bizongo or about IFC's work in disruptive technologies, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm based in Delhi, so if you're in town, would love to have coffee. Thank you.